Hi there. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and I'm just getting set up. You were watching me, Ruth? Oh, you was watching for me. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Janet. Welcome, ladies. Hi, Laura. Welcome, Laura. Good to see you all. It's Friday. Let me get my other phone set up here. Laura, I am so sorry to hear about the heat. Hi, Kathy. Kathy O'Neill. Sheila, welcome, ladies. Laura has been telling us that there's a lot of heat in Canada. They're just breaking a heat wave. And what, 45 deaths. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. Up in Canada. It's supposed to be cool in Canada. Hi, Sheila. Lisa, welcome. Hi, Hilda. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to get my other phone set up here so that I can read comments while I'm sitting down. Oh, it says I'm not signed on. It might help if I get signed on here. Okie dokie. Get rid of my notifications here. There I am. Well, I'm glad that the weather changed today too, Laura. Hi, Aunt Beck. Welcome, welcome, ladies. Oh, it's so good to see you all. I am not going to do any reverse collage tonight because I desperately need to get my boho tags finished. So I'm going to work on those, but not first. Not first. Let me move my things out of the way here. I thought first what I would do is grab my Mornings with Meri journal here. And Aunt Beck sent a package I want to go to. Hold on, let me find him here. I need to find our art doll that we are creating for Penelope. He's in here. Hold on. It's always on the page that I can't find. Oh, fiddlesticks. There he is, right here. Welcome to everybody who's come in. It's good to see you all. Let me look at comments. Hi, Lisa. Artful Inspirations. Aunt Beck and Ruth and Laura and Janet and Hilda. Hi, Patricia. Strufert, welcome. I think I've caught everybody. Kathy O'Neill. Okay, let's go ahead, and I taped out Laura or Becky's address. So I want to go ahead and open this, and let's see what Becky sent for Pierre. So, and my goodness, Becky, $7.20 to send this. Man, lady, I owe you. I owe you. Let's see if I can open this and keep it like a kit. Do you think that's possible? Let me get my scissors out here. Maybe pry up on this. And then I can put things in it. Of course, I could always go to the post office and get one, but this way I'm not cheating. I'm using one that's been sent to me. Ooh, it's sticky. There we go. Now I just need to open. Look at that. Okay. Of course, there's gold paper. Oh, thank you, Aunt Beck. Lucky pinky paper. Yay. I'll put that aside. The Hat Shop. 2 styles, 4 sizes to choose from. I hope one will fit Pierre. And she's put some washi tape on it. It's a Dell box, another little kit box. Oh, they're red hats too. Oh, cool. And Beck, I can send the ones back that don't fit if you want them back. Let's see. I'm thinking the smaller ones might fit him. Well, they're a little too small. The big ones, what do you think? Well, let's take them out. Let's take them out. 4 hats. Oh, one's a straw hat. Oh, looky. Oh, cool. You don't worry. You have a bunch of hats. You can request boxes to be home delivered through USPS's website for free. Oh, home delivered for free. Oh, this fits fine. Mary, you might have to stuff his hat. Well, he's gonna have a head on the back of his face here. I've just got the face. The face came from Peg Robinson. So this one might fit fine if he's going to be a gardener. And let's see what the other one is like. The other one might be a little big. I don't know, though. This one might be a little bit too large. But this one, I like this one. And I think, you know, he kind of matches Penelope's red flare here. So, and these might be a little small. Yeah. I had to turn it sideways, but yeah, I think these might be, this one might fit him. Hell, no, these are a little small. I think this red one is probably just the right size. So, while I have all these out, let's look at what she's done here. Oh, this is, did you send this or did this come? Oh, those are his eyeglasses. For those of you who didn't see last week, I was going through my broken jewelry. Now, I've got to sort out the chain here. Oh, I'll just shake it loose. And where did his head go? I found this pair of eyeglasses with the mustache. And it, I think that's so funny. Where's his hat now? I'm just getting a kick out of this character. Look at that. Of course, I'm just kind of holding it together right now. So, while I have him out here, though, let's put his head. Yeah, I think this one is the one I'll use, Aunt Beth. Thank you so much for sending these. I truly do appreciate it. In fact, I'm just going to keep everything in here, and I'll put his head back in there, too. Let's see what she's done. Oh, the most beautiful thing. She sent an ATC for my lunch bag project. It says, beautiful thing, one of one, Becky McCauley. RAM. June 28th, 2018. Auntbecscreations. Let's take it out and look at it. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Aunt Beck. It's a butterfly. I love these butterflies. And I wish you could feel the texture on this. And then flowers and a little rose down here at the bottom. I'm not going to put it back right now. And then she sent a kitty card. Oh, and oh, this embossed writing here. And a kitty and 3 dots. And let's see what she says. Hi, Mary. I hope one of these hats will fit Pierre. I've had a bunch of these for a while, and they were a thrift find. I love thrift finds. Thank you so much, Aunt Beth. I've got something coming your way. So I am going to put everything back except for his face. And while I have his face out, let me put this aside so I don't lose it. While I have his face out right here, And let's put the knife away. I was playing with my inks today. And let's just do a little, you know, I'm getting down to the bottom of my inks here. That might be enough. Add a little white. I don't know if I have to seal it before I ink it, but we're going to find out. Welcome to everybody who's come in. I'm not doing reverse collage tonight because I want to catch up on some stuff. I did get my traveling journal out. We're in a traveling journal swap in Auntbecscreations. And they were due to be out on the 5th. So I did get it mailed out yesterday, but I am woefully behind on my Boho tags. And I need to get these finished up and sent out, and it's because I get so inspired. I just never quite done with them. So let's see who's in here. Hi, Jen. Welcome. Rose. Hi, Rose. Donnie Gonzalez. Hey. Hi, Donnie. You're new to me tonight. Welcome in here. Aunt Beck. Hi, Tanya. Ruth and Tanya says hi, everyone. Janet, Donnie, Lisa Swank, and Ruth. Hilda, hi. Yeah, I can't believe it's Friday already, too, Hilda. Ooh. And I am just going to give this, it looks like the ink is going on here very nice. It doesn't look like I'll need to, I was worried that I might have needed to give it a base coat, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to give him some color here. I think I'll even pick it up and get his entire, this part will all be hidden here, but I might as well get it on there. So I got a few things I want to do tonight before I work on my tags, but my tags really are not a mystery. I don't mean them to be a mystery. It seems like they're turning out to be that way. So I thought I would, I've got a couple of them almost finished, just one little thing I need to do to them. Well, actually two. So you'll see my boho tags tonight. I want to get them finished up. I think they're a part of what's holding me up as far as, you know how it is when you're working on a project and you do one thing and you do another thing and then you got other things to do, and I think I need to give him, you guys aren't seeing him very well, are you? Let me zoom in a little. Let's zoom in. He's got a nice smile, doesn't he? Now I think I'll give him a little more, maybe just add a tinge of red to give him some color on his face, just a dot. And let's see what's going on here. And I don't know if I'll be, last week I was on for like 4 hours. I don't think I'll be on as long tonight because I've had a long week and I'm kind of tired. So I might, it just depends on how things are going. Well, let's see, how am I going to do here? I don't want his entire face to be. What are you guys seeing? Yeah, you're seeing it. His lips, he needs some color on his lips. And I'll probably come in later. What color of eyes? Blue eyes? Brown eyes? Let's see what's going on in chat. Hi, Eva. Marilyn, Crafty Mama, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Welcome. Artsy Girl, Marilyn, welcome. Well, Becky, you know, Mary will put them to good use for sure. Becky, my journal went out today. Crafty Mamas is in the house. Shelly is Crafty Mamas, and her live usually starts, it'll be starting in a few minutes. 8:30, is it 8 your time or 8:30 your time? I forget what time it is, but it'll be, and you're certainly welcome to go watch. Let's see. What color? Hi, Lucia, lady. I haven't seen you for a long time. How's your summer going? Aunt Beck says she's recording clips to put together to share Sunday or Monday. Clips. Let's see. At my other house, we had it around every door and every window. I gotta see what they're, oh, they're talking about crown molding. Donnie says 8:30 for Crafty Mamas. Thank you, Donnie. 8:30. So let's see. What color of eyes shall I give him? Blue eyes? You've been busy family visiting. Well, that's important. That's important. I'm glad you stopped in tonight, though. We've been missing you. But we understand completely. Janet says blue. All right, he's going to get blue. He's going to get pearlescent blue eyes. Now let's see if I can do it without messing him up, because, you know, this was a Santa Claus face, and he's kind of got, you know, extra eyelid swooping down here, and I just want to put a dot, and then I'll come back in. Oh, I'll probably have to put a little black around there too, but I'll let this blue dry first. Ooh, he's getting cute. Now, I didn't use all that blue. Let me put his face. Let me put I've been swiping my ink off on the back of the page. Let me get out a brush here to swish it with my extra ink. I don't want to waste my ink. Yeah, I'm going to move his face off the page for a minute. Let's just, I need it a little wetter though. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird week for Meri. She's been, I have to tell you, I've been guilty of being out of sorts. And those who know me know what I'm talking about. So I slept this afternoon. I fell asleep. I don't know why I slept last night, but I must have needed it. Okay, that's good enough. I just don't want it to go to waste. It's kind of like a background page, and I don't even care if it sticks to the next one. So where are you, Pierre? Where did your page go off to here? I think I'm going to let him dry. But isn't he looking kind of cute? Oh, I wanted to show you too. Let's see, I got it hopefully out across the room here. If it's not out, I'll have to. I was at the thrift store and digging through the baskets, and I found this doll hair. And I thought, well, you know, we don't want it all brown, but maybe I'll bleach some of it or use some silver paint on it. Let me pull out a little of course, now this is meant for a curly doll, so we're just going to give it a haircut here, and he'll have that hat on. let me just pull out a wad of it, and I don't have any bleach or alcohol, but I've got that silver paint. I want to play with the hair. Ew. Let's see, get this silver out and see if I can't give him a little gray. See if that will work in here. Let's just put some, I tell you, I'm using these inks. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to have to save my money and... Oh yeah, see it's... Oh yeah, I think if I just... Maybe just pour some on there. Probably work better if I just stuffed it in the bottle. Oh, yeah. There. Whee! Oh, this is fun. We're aging this guy's hair. And of course, you know, he'll have... We'll see how that looks when it's dry. Where's my other page? Let's just kind of... Oh, I wanted to tell you too, right before I came online, let me wash my hands off. Right before I came online, I got an email from Shannon Green. She's going to be doing a live session tomorrow at, I think it's 1 p.m. Central Time. She's going to be harvesting some magazines, I think. So you might want to, if you haven't seen the email yet or not on her email list, you might want to make note of that. I'm going to just kind of silver up this page. I'll put this aside to dry. I might have to do some more. How about some white? Here. After I already washed my hands. Let's get this silver is kind of a, like Aunt Beck says, it really works best on a black page. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? There we go. Now, I'm gonna swish some white. We're painting his hair. Just kind of having it be a brown white color. He's getting old. He's not old. He's probably in his late 40s. That's not old. That's young. There, I'm gonna leave it alone. All right. Is Jeri in the house? Jeri, did I see Jeri mentioned? Janet Rose says Jeri so too. Oh yeah, she is. Hi Jeri, Recycled Parts for Art. Let me tell you about Jeri. She also emailed me, or she messaged me today and said, Meri, I'm doing a challenge. Do you want to join? Sure. And she found a book or a kit, I guess, of words that's haiku. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Like it's a little 3-sentence poem, and the first sentence has 5 syllables. The second sentence has 7 syllables. Let me zoom out a little. And the third sentence has 5 syllables again, so it's 575. And she's got a video. Is Cindy in the house? Hi, Cindy. So I wanted to tell you, Janet, could you go to Recycle Parts for Art and pick up the link to Jeri's haiku video and just kind of link it in the chat, and then after the session is over, I'll put a link to it too. But wait till you see. My Mornings with Meri is where I'm going to do my haiku challenge, and I started it off tomorrow. Video's processing now. So we're going to let this guy's hair dry. And Cindy, I'm glad you're here, because what I have next is, let me get it out. I set it aside just special because I want to work in it tonight. see, I painted his face. This is Pierre. I think he's looking pretty cool. I might have to go in with a little dark dot in his eye, but I don't know. I kind of like him just like he is. Maybe some white eyebrows. We'll wait till I get his hair, maybe a little bit more dark on the lips. Yeah, Cindy, they sold their other house that they were moving, and they sold the house that they were living in. Let me zoom out just a little bit more. I got a happy mail from Cindy last week, week before, I can't remember. But she sent along some fussy cuts. Let me move Pierre's face because I don't want to get him messed up. And I thought I'd do a little, let me move this brown hair and the gray hair. I've had kind of a weird week, I have to tell you. But Cindy sent along some stems here, and I've been using that. I don't know what I did with it, but she sent along I used it last week in my painty journal, my dictionary. And let me show you guys. Let me reach down here and get it, because I wanted to show you. The experiment was, I had found some of this matte metallic. I wanted to try this out so bad because I'm going matte metallic, cool. A metallic that's matte and will dry without sticking. So last week in this live session, I did a page as a test here. Let's get to it to see if it would stick, and it's not. This is all that matte metallic, not the white here. This is, I think this is a white, or it might be that silvery ink. But all this in here, this is all that matte metallic, and it's not sticking in the art journal. See up in here? And I just love it. And I've been doing some other pages in here. Janet's been doing painty papers. I've been working on my boho tag. These are from those envelopes that I painted on the boho tags, and I had paint left over, so I've been working in here, doing a couple other pages. I'm not going to work in this tonight, because eventually I'm going to get to the boho tags. But I want to do some work. So I know that the matte metallic, it's kind of expensive, but with a coupon 40% off, it makes sense. I mean, this is what, $11. 40% off would be, what, about 3, maybe? 12. Let's round it up to 12. That's $1 more, but 12 to about $3.50 off. And for 8 ounces, that's not bad for a metallic paint. Oh, hi, Vicki! Now, see, I would make painty paper beads out of those pages. And yes, I don't have my little star beads. Vicki at Messy Table Studio put up a link today to how to make star beads. And I've been practicing, Vicki. I'm not quite there yet, but I've been practicing. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do the Haiku, Jeri's Haiku Challenge. And, I'm going to theme each one of my haiku verses around art. Every one of them is going to be a theme of art, something to do with art. So, and the first page, I kind of did a big double page spread to introduce it. But when I'm doing it in my Mornings with Meri journal, and, you know, I might just put a little, you know, who knows, I may put a little embellishment, a little journal tag with a haiku, or I may put it in the border. I may do different things on different days. But tomorrow is a big journal spread. So, let's look at these embellishments that Cindy sent. Beautiful embellishments. And I'm going to put them in. This glue book also came from Cindy. Several weeks ago. I wouldn't say months ago. A few months ago. And I've been working in it, but I kind of set it aside. But one night it was just sitting there, and the kangaroo was sitting over here, and Cindy happened to be in the live, and she said, "Meri, put that kangaroo on that book." So that's how the kangaroo got to be on the book. So I thought I would just sit here and do a little bit of glue booking because I haven't used, whoops, and I bumping my camera, sorry. I adjusted my camera clamp. I've been experimenting with the position of it. It's a little bit lower now so that I can see the comments without standing on my tiptoes. I'm still standing up. Hi Barbara, welcome. Welcome. Hi Artsy Girl Marilyn. I think I said hello to you previously, but hello again. Let's see. Hello to Cindy and Barb and Aunt Beck and Vicky, and I'm scrolling back to see who I missed saying hello to. I think I got everybody. Patricia Stubbs. Hello, Patricia. Rose, Lucia. All right, let's get busy and do a little bit of glue booking here. And let me get out a paper towel. And Lucia sent me a Happy Mail a few weeks ago. And when I opened it up, what was it? But I'm looking for my, I'm looking for my sponge brush. Hold on a minute. I have to get me a sponge brush. I need a sponge brush. Here we go. It was a hobby cart. And my brother put it together for me. And Lucia, I am putting, it's really nice for right now because I'm putting all the journals that I'm currently working in the top shelf. And then in the bottom shelf, I have things like, I'm working on those boho tags, and I put the tags that I've received, sort of like current projects on the second shelf. And then on the third shelf, I'm putting things like, not my Sharpies, but my Pen Plus gear markers and pens and stuff like that. Media, kind of things that are in the, so that's kind of how I'm organized now. I am looking off over to the side over here. I have a corner, and it's a corner of the room, and it's got the closet door next to it. And between the closet door and the wall is probably about a 12-inch space. And it's probably about 12 inches deep and about 18 inches wide. It's kind of a small space, but I'm thinking if I can get one of those bathroom shelves, you know, like go over the stool, or one of those tall cabinets that go into the bathroom, excuse me. I'm thinking that'll fit in there, and I'm wanting to kind of clean out that corner and put some of my stuff in there so that I can put things in my hobby cart that I want to move around like into the other room and everything. So I'm still reorganizing. Now, if I did this Cindy style, I wouldn't think about it. I need to get some wax paper. Hold on. Meri overthinks. Hold on. All right. My desk is entirely too small for everything I need, everything I have. Let me get some of these inks out of the way. I got this ink out for Pierre. Oh, I got another one over here, my white one. I'll just set it there. Okay. And I don't need this out because I got those out. I might use the stencils. I love this one. I love this. Maybe I'll put it in there. I can't quite figure out which way it goes though, Cindy. Let me zoom down here to Cat's Gone Wild. Vicky says, Lord, I need to do clay like I need a roll in my head. I understand perfectly, Vicky. Miss Allie Kay, hi. My Wisconsin friend. Sheboygan, Wisconsin. That's how I remember you. Cats were going nuts last night and crashed over my pile of current projects. Oh, no! I'll bet you gave them a scolding, too, Aunt Dak. Tanya says addictive. Lucia says my room is never organized. Boy, I get it. I did clear out the boxes out of the middle of my room, though. I can't live like that with all the boxes piled in the middle. So I packed everything up with all the stuff that piled out in the middle of my room. I pulled everything out so that I could organize, but everything went in the middle of the room, and I cannot live like that too long. So I put everything back in boxes and stacked them in the closet, and my goal is to clear off the shelf space so I can put things where they belong, and then I can unpack the boxes again. Tanya says glass is addictive, and Cindy says it's like that. No dogs, no dogs, no dogs, no dogs. Lucia says you'll have to give us a tour of your art room when you get it organized. Oh, that might be a while. But you know, I really wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind doing a little tour of where I work, but I do want to get it cleaned up a little bit more. I have to tell you, right over my desk here is horrible because I work on my projects, you know, on the little scraps of paper. They kind of get, especially when I'm using my heat gun, get blown off. And I really need to get a vacuum underneath and behind that desk there. It's horrible. It's just that I need to do it. Messy Table says, no new hobbies, no new hobbies, no new hobbies. And Cindy says, no dogs, no dogs, no dogs. Cindy, tell me which way this goes. I go down here. Eva says, I told my daughter today if I had a bigger desk, I'd have bigger projects. Oh, Shelly went live. Shelly just went live. I just got a notification on my... Donnie says, my art room is a mess. I can't live with a total mess all the time. I can live with it being, at least I know generally where I put things, but I'm always looking for something. But I have to have it somewhat organized. I have to have an organized mess. Cindy, whatever looks good for you, Mary. Oh, okay. So there's no up or down on this. Well, I have to tell you, this way looks upside down to me. This side looks better, but then I want to turn it sideways, but I just don't think it goes sideways because the crossbars maybe this way. Is that a ceiling one? And the sky behind it, maybe? No. I'm kind of thinking this way. But you know what I'm going to do with it? Let me put these wax papers in. Oh, I'm right at a good page to work on, too. Because I got some gold behind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up. And I don't think I'm going to tear. I think I'm going to cut. I think I'm going to cut because I want the black on both sides here. I'm going to cut down the center of this black. And I'm going to put part here. Oh, my hand is sticking to this wax paper. We've got the air conditioner on in the other room. If you hear a humming noise, that's our air conditioner. We have to have air. I usually have the fan on, but I turned off the fan because it makes an awful noise. So my hands stick to this wax paper. So I think I'm going to turn it. I want to split this black up on both sides. Now, you know what? I almost want to split the center one up, but maybe put it down here, up, and down again. No. Up, center, down, center, up. All right, let's do the down one first. What did I do with my brush? Come on, I know I got a brush out. Here it is. All right, let's see what's going on here. Beck says, don't think too much. Too late, too late, too late. Laura says, I knew you would say that. Donnie says, the rest of the house is fine, but I clean my art room and then start working and it gets messy. That's how it is for my live sessions. I really do kind of have it organized when I start my live sessions, because I kind of have to get into my head what I want to do. But as I'm doing, watch out, because by the time the live session is over with, it's like a tornado hit this room. Oh, got one of Pierre's hairs in the glue. Ew! Pierre! He's losing his head. Losing his hair. He's going bald. Now, yeah, let's just use this one. I need to get a credit card here. A scraper card. A glue card. Hallmark. Hallmark. I love this stained glass. So, let's see. So down, kind of in the center and up. I didn't go down far enough, but that's okay. We'll move it up a little more. I think I'll just put it across the pages. So, Aunt Beck, I promise you, well, I actually have 3 tags almost done. Almost done. I mean, there's just a few little things that need to be done. But I need to finish up the other ones. I am woefully late on those boho tags. My group is so patient with me. But I am guilty. I am guilty of wanting to do this and then getting inspired to do that. And I learned how to roll those beads. What did I do with my other? Where did it go to? Where did I? Here it is. Woefully behind, but I'd never learned, I'd never have rode, now where are my scissors? What did I do with the scissors? They're over here. I've never made paper beads before. Why am I cutting this? I don't know. I thought I had to cut it. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just go down again here. Maybe like that. Just right in there. I don't know why I had to cut it. I was thinking about the tags. So I learned, in the process, I learned how to make just the basic cylinder of the paper beads. And now Cindy and Janet, would you... Janet's so good at going and getting links. Pretty please, Janet, would you go get the link to Messy Table Studio? She did the star. She put up a star bead video today. It's on today's. It's probably her most recent one. And she's so patient with me. She's teaching me how to make star beads. And of course, mine are kind of clunky yet. I'm not going to do them on, I was thinking I'd put them on the boho tags, but they're not good enough. They need help. I need practice. Yeah, oh, I like these. Stained glass. Yes. Woohoo. But let's see what else is in this goodie pile here. I gotta... Shall I put that on a page? Let's just flip to a page. And this is barcode from the envelope, Aunt Beck's envelope. We'll just put it there. Let's go back to that stained glass. Let's see what else I can put on here. She's got a little elephant with a leaf. 2018. No. I have to think, guys. I'm sorry. I have to think. I'm not one that can just slap stuff down and make it work. It doesn't work until I've thought about it. Look at that. Looks like a big smile. Little lamp. See, and I have to check everything out because the one I don't use will be the one that should go there. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, that's neat. Right? The one I don't use will be the... Oh, here's another stained glass. Oh. Oh. you know what I'm wanting to do? I'm wanting to split this in half, put half here and half there. Let's see what's going on in chat. Don't think so much. Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. Janet is so helpful with getting those links. And she does it so well. Wow, I feel guilty saying, Janet, would you pretty please? Ooh. Yes, maybe up here, though. No, I'm thinking there and maybe there. Maybe down. Yeah. Ooh! Cool. I'm liking it. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. Janet, she certainly is, Vicky. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, Cindy. Cindy used to do stained glass. And you know, when I first learned that Cindy did stained glass was when I was still doing those stained glass pages in my art journals. That art journal is up in Wisconsin. And I'm going, when I learned that she did stained glass, I'm going, oh no, she probably thinks my art journal pages are horrible, horrible. And then I thought, well, they are. Because my art journal pages then were just, they were more for fun. They weren't really to be, you know, designs for stained glass. I like that. Now see, I'm going to get caught in this glue booking and I won't get my boho tags done. Yes, I will. I'm going to get them done because pretty soon Aunt Beck's going to kick me out for not completing my swap. But wait till you see them. Wait till you see them. Let's see what else I can put on this page. Let's see. Got a pretty cover, bed coverlet, but that's not going to go on there. Yum. Looks like food. Ooh, lavender fields. Ooh, I like the colors. Take that off. I do like the colors there. But I don't, it belongs on another. How about that? We'll leave that out for a maybe. And I like this. I don't have a house in Wisconsin, if you're talking to me, Miss Allie. I have my things in storage in a in a storage unit in Wisconsin. Maybe I could do some stenciling. And I've decided just to leave them. I might go up maybe later this fall and get some things that I want. But if I move them out of storage, here's the thing. I'm just going to move them from a storage unit to another storage unit because I don't have room for them down here. Ooh, I like that. Are those rocks or gems? I don't know what they are. I'm going to saving that one out. I'm saving that one out. Ooh, that one doesn't go here, but do I like it? I'm looking for something that may, here, this might go, just a little scrappy paper. Ooh, ooh, that goes. Oh, I love this. I gotta put these down. Hold it, I need 10 hands. I love this little owl. He is so cute. He's so cute. And then he opens up his wings like this. He's just so cute. Yeah, I folded his wings that way. It was a calendar page. Look, it was a calendar page. Oh, I like it like that. And then you can open up the wings like this. Oh, he will fit on a page. Hold it a minute. Will he go on this page? Let me see. No, I don't think so, but one of those other pages, maybe this. Oh, and it's a double. Oh, yes. And then put him on here, and then he can open up his wings. Let's go to another page. Oh, Cindy, I'm having so much fun with these. I got to find a good page to put them on. Artsy Girl Marilyn says, Tanya San Diego to TPA. Janet says, I love owls. Lisa says, I'm happy to support your habit, especially since I got you hooked. She must be talking to somebody. The receipt from the... Oh! Lisa, in her live session last week, Lisa at My Eclectic Life did the most fascinating thing. Of course, it was old hat to her. But she saved all these receipts, and I've been saving all my receipts, you know, like your sales receipts that you get after you pay for a purchase. And she paints, she stencils on them. Like she'll take a stencil. This is a stencil that Cindy sent me. And she'll stencil. Of course, you probably need a more broad one like this. And she'll stencil and put paint on there, and she'll do it all around the page. And it'll have like the paint in the background. And then she'll take the heat gun, and as she dries it, that receipt, because it's thermal paper, will turn black. It's really pretty. And she was lining them all up across her page and just doing some really pretty receipt, altering receipts. And she was saying that fax paper is a thermal paper, and that would work. I might have to just cover one of my pages up here. I'm looking for a good... Oh, here. We'll do this page. We'll put it up a little. But before I do that, I think what I want to do is smear some metallic paint. How about this blue metallic? So edges here along the border. And this will probably be the last glue book page I do, because I want to work on those boho tags. I do need to get those done. This is where I need my wax paper. But you know, I like having all of these bits and bobs from Cindy and being able to put them right in the glue book that she sent me. This is kind of like a Cindy project. I'm just going to do the entire... It's entirely too much paint. Oh, where's my painty paper book? We got way too much blue paint. Where's my dictionary? Ah! What do I do with the dictionary? See, this is what happens when I do my live. I had it out 3 seconds ago. Here it is. Oh! I haven't fallen yet tonight. Let me pull this out of the way. There's not enough room on my desk for things. I'll put this over here, in there. Let's just get out a page here and smear some ink. I just put it on my phone. Entirely too much paint. I could do 10 pages with what I got on here. And what this dictionary is, it's going to be a painty paper pad like Aljon, Amy at Aljon channel. It had a video on creating your own paper pad. And she just, you know, she painted the background, and then she did stenciling and stamping and everything. But the idea is to have it like in a book form, so that whenever you want a piece of arty paper, and of course, you know, I wouldn't say that it's never been done before, but I was looking at this dictionary and going, that would be perfect with this dictionary paper. See, I got enough ink on here to paint on here to paint 3 pages. Am I still live? I think I am. And Janet has been doing all sorts of painty papers and posting them. Beautiful pages too. And she's been saving, when she does her punch out, Janet saves her punch out. She saves what's left, and she's been putting them as the border of the page. I think that's so creative. All right, let's put this in the water and put this aside. I wasn't going to do much painting tonight. No reverse collage tonight. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. Let me finish up with it. Ooh, there's still pages over here. Let me pull this out. Too much stuff. Heat gun alert. Let's see what's happening in chat. Hi, Crystal. Mary, what site was that you mentioned? Aljon? Space John. Is that the one you're talking about? The painted paper pad, Crystal? It's Al, A-L space John, John. It's her, the lady's name is Amy, who hosts it, and she did a painty page book, Al John. It's probably a couple, because she does videos frequently, so you might have to scroll down a little. Janice says, oh, that's why I went over my receipt with Mod Podge, and I went to dry it, and my receipt turned white. This was a tip from Tanya McGuire. Yeah, isn't that interesting? She went over her black. She had done the heat gun on her receipt. She stenciled, and then she used the heat gun to bring out the black on the thermal paper of the receipt. And then she was going to put Mod Podge over her page, and it turned the black and thermal paper white, the way I understand it. It's kind of interesting. Heat gun alert. I'm only concerned about getting the borders because I'm going to glue down on here anyway, so if my image sticks, all the better. I love this blue metallic. This is, you get this paint at Hobby Lobby. This is Anita's all-purpose paint. About $3.50 for 8 ounces, which I think is reasonable for metallic paint. I think they have black and bronze and gold. They've got a purple metallic. There. Okay, let's see what else here. Tanya says, Janet, I think they just might turn back white when the Mod Podge dries. Not sure, but I didn't have time to try it again today. Eva says, I'm working on December Daily Artist Trading Coins. I need to get those out and work on them. I got some ideas. December Daily by Susan Hiles. She comes in here every now and then. She runs the December Daily Anything Goes Facebook group. And I've been doing December Daily since 2012. So I still need to finish last year's though. I got it done. I just need to bind it. Let's see. I think I'll just kind of put this in the middle. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here, and let me put some of this, let me put some of these away. I'm going to put my little owl on this page, and then he can open up his wings like this. Ooh, I love that. And then when he closes his wings, the barn will show. That's perfect. Love that. Fussy cut, Cindy. Thank you so much. I'm going to get these others out of the way here so that I can have room to work without ruining them. So I don't know how long I'll go tonight. I'm kind of tired. I've kind of had a weird week. Kind of wore me out. Like I said, I fell asleep in the recliner this afternoon. My brother went fishing this morning and it was nice and quiet. And I fell asleep in the recliner and I woke up and he was walking in the house, so. I was tired. All right. Now, what did I do with my sponge? Did I put it over there too? I don't know what I do with stuff. Here it is, right in front of me. All right. I'm going to put this. See, it's already kind of stuck down. But I don't care because I'm going to glue it down anyway. Probably get blue in my glue. Blue in my glue. Yeah, don't forget that Shannon Green tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, is going to do a live session on harvesting her magazines. So it looks like she's got some interesting magazines. I think I'll just do one side of it first. And where's my card? The pages are kind of uneven. Oh, my picture's uneven too. Did that crazy. Let's put some glue over here. I have to tell you guys something. I've been thinking here. A little quiet. My thoughts were trailing off. But I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about my art friends. I learned a powerful lesson this week. And I'm going to tell you what it is. And I think you'll all agree. I learned this week just how very much my art friends mean to me. You know, you all mean so much to me. You're my sisters. You're my brothers and my sisters. That's the powerful art lesson, or the powerful life lesson that I learned this week. And I don't think I realized. Now, I'm not going to glue the wings down. They're going to flap open. I don't think I realized. Maybe I'll put them up a little higher. Right, maybe in here, because I'll probably put some journaling there. I don't think I realized how I don't want to say invested in time, but kind of the online relationships. You know, when the internet first started, like I remember like in the mid-90s, or maybe even the early 90s, before America Online was even on the internet, how there were people out there were saying, go get a real relationship, don't trust the online relationships, and just because you have online friends, you need real friends, in quotes, real. And I don't think that I don't see that same statement as much today. I'm going to leave his wings closed because I don't want them to get glued down. Isn't he cute? Isn't he just cute? I just love it. But I can remember in the mid-90s, there was this going around about your internet friends are not real friends. They're kind of virtual friends. And I think with the social media climate that we have today, and especially with our live streams, and how we get to know each other, even though we live in different states and different countries. And I'll tell you, you start to think that you're going to lose them, and I'll tell you, it affects you. It affected me. So, but I'm better. I'm okay. But it was an interesting lesson to learn. I don't think I realized how much y'all meant to me. So just letting you know here. Miss Allie says, I totally agree, Meri. I don't have a lot of real friends, but my online art friends have become my social life. I love them. You know, that's kind of true. I wrote a haiku to Jeri. I don't know, Jeri, should I read that? Well, it's really on my phone up above. I can't read it because I'd have to pull my phone down. But, you know, it was about friendships. And because grew up in Nebraska. I'm going to get a little story here. I grew up in Nebraska. I went to high school in Nebraska. I went to college in Nebraska. I went to business school in Nebraska, and I worked in Nebraska after business school. But then I moved away, and the large part of my career, and after kind of my early career days, was out of state. And, you know, your friends that you get to know, even in college and that, they move on. They have their lives. They're all grandmas and grandpas and all. You know, I still have friends. I still have a friend who I knew in 6th grade. And, in fact, she just contacted me here recently. And, but it's not the same. When I moved back, and I moved back here to where my brother lives in Nebraska, the people around here I'm sure they're nice people, but I don't know them. And most of my friends are online friends. You know, I've got my family here, and, you know, my nephew and my brother's ex-wife and her mother, and, you know, my little grandniece who we saw at the 4th of July. But it's not like having the friends like I have with my art friends who understand glue booking and understand, you know, doing art journaling and that. They know that I do it, and they probably understand it on a basic level, but they don't, you know, like my brother will say sometimes, you know, he'll look at this happy mail that I get, and I'm not going to close this up until it completely dries. He'll say, I don't get it, you know. You know, I don't know. So that's done. I want to move on to I want to work on my boho tags tonight. I hope I'm not going to bore you guys stiff. If you have to leave, I certainly understand if you're not interested. These are my little beads that I learned how to do from Miss Vicki Brown at Messy Table Studio. I showed them to you before. And I'll get out a couple of my almost finished. I've got 3 that are almost finished. And I'll show you, well, let's get out the painty envelopes, because you've seen these because I showed these to you before. Those are the painty envelopes that they're going to go in. I got to scoot up closer to my desk. They're so fun. See, and I'm going to put the address. All right. In fact, I got address labels in a junk mail advertisement. I'm going to put that there, and then I'll write the address here. And then whoever gets this will have all this to play with, and they'll have all this to play with. So those are going to be the back. And I've got some goodies that are going to go in here because I've been so late. That's why I'm using a large envelope, except for Rose. Rose, I'm going to send yours. I'm going to use your tag, but I'm going to fold yours in half. But I can't get my goodies in here. Rose has a smaller mailbox, so she can't take a big envelope, but I'm going to fold it in half. So she should be able to take this. But I'm going to send you another envelope, Rose, that will have the goodie if you're in here. I don't know if she's still in here. So Ruth is in here. So here comes one of the almost finished tags. I'm showing you the fur, and I'm showing you the tassel, and I'm showing you the tie tag, and I'm showing you the beads in the envelope. I'm still putting it all together. So here it is. Here's my tie tag up here. I got a little rib. Let me stand up so I can get it, hold it up closer to the. Here's the tassel. Here's the flower that I made from Janet, learned from Janet's pinwheel flower. And this is a piece of cut work off of a curtain I found at one of my garage sales. I have to say, the other thing about these boho tags is that, so I didn't have all this stuff right away. I was at a garage sale and I found this cut work curtain, and I cut all these pieces out of it, and then I painted the center, and then I outlined it with my fine line paint applicator. But I had no idea. I don't even think Janet had made her pinwheel tag yet, or pinwheel flower. But I had a hard time putting that flower on top of the cut work, but it just worked. And then here are the cylinder beads. I decided on 3 of them. I was going to put 5, and then I put some bling there. And what this is made out of is a square Kleenex box. It has in here, so there's a, maybe you can see it better on one of these other, here. You can see it better on this one. See, here's the round part of the Kleenex box in here. And I put a piece of scrapbook paper behind it. But look, there's a secret pocket in there. I folded it, so you got a secret pocket in there. So, and then I've got the beads here, hung off of a. I did not put a eyelet there because it was too hard after I had this all put together to put an eyelet on there. But on the bead, I've got some broken jewelry hanging off down here. See the broken kind of crystal? I had a necklace that had all these on there. You can't see it too well in my hand here. But then I've got another flat piece here. And then here's my little bird bead. There's a couple pony beads there. And I'm not a beader, so these are just, they're tied on with crochet thread. They're very boho. And then when you flip it over, I've got another. Now, I used a button, but I put another button behind it, so I kind of hesitated because it's kind of bulky. It isn't real bulky, but I needed something to hang this tassel off of. Here's my tassel that's made out of that scarf, and it's got a little fleur-de-lis charm. These charms I think they were 30 cents. 30 or 50 cents, I can't remember. I got them at a little shop here in Hastings, which is close to me. So, and I've had them. I didn't go buy them. I had them in my stash, and this was a perfect project for it. And then I've got my another little bead hanging off of this in here. And what I'm doing here, and I don't have it punched yet, is because it's got this secret pocket on front, I punched the hole for the tassel on the back part. But I filled it with this tassel. So I'm going to punch another hole on the front. So if they want to put it in their book, they can. It'll probably fit on like that. That's what I'm thinking. I wasn't too sure about that. But I think it'll be awfully hard to get it threaded through here. Hi, Cindy. Bye. Good night. Thanks for coming, lady. You have a really good weekend, okay? Thanks for coming. So, and then on the back, let me reach. Where are they? I've got, well, here, I'll show you these. Out of the leftovers, let me get one. Out of the leftovers, out of these Kleenex boxes, I had leftover, see, here's the box, here's the side of the Kleenex box. I had leftovers. I had enough leftovers that I'm going to put those. I think these will go in my secret pocket up here because that's not that deep. It won't hold my bigger tag. See, they'll just go in like this. This is what I'm thinking. I still have to put the holes in there, and I'm not going to put a lot in there. I'm going to put something in there, maybe a baker's tie or something in there, but it's not going to have any more than this. This was stenciled when I did this stenciling. And I did stencil here, and it was all gold at first. And then it was too bright for me, so I stenciled these designs on that matched the designs on the envelope. And then it still wasn't working for me, so I used a white fine liner, and then it looked like Christmas because it was gold and red, so I toned it down with some bronze paint. But then after you get this bead on it, it kind of all falls together. But on the back, I have another tag in here, and what I'm going to do on these is I have one of these flat beads on it, but I don't like how long I've threaded it here because it kind of jangles up with this one. So I'm going to tie it tighter and just have it tied right at the top. And then that's all that's on this, kind of matches the pattern on the front here. And the back is, all of these are tops off of tea bags, or tea boxes. I drink the Celestial tea. And so I just cut off the tops. I've been saving these tea boxes, and I had 8 of them. And I did put eyelets on these. So those are going to go in the back, and then I'm going to journal my documentation and everything on, so you can see what's been taking me so long, on one of my little logo cards, and that'll go on there. This is scrap from that cut work curtain. See, that's the cut work in there, and I painted it with my inks and my paints, my metallic inks. I cut out the extra flowers and threw paint on those, and then I glued them down to make the pocket and put bling on it. Played with my fine line paint applicator around there. So the thing that I want to do yet to that is, to these, is I want to fix this. I need to journal on it. And the last thing that I'm going to do is, let me get them here. I have, so this is why it's taken me so long. I'll show you what the one I'm going to do for Aunt Beck, because in my broken jewelry, I found this little kitty. And so I'm going to put that right. I'm going to glue it down. I've been using E6000. I'm going to glue the kitty down there. So every one of these is going to have, you know, some sort of a broken jewelry on it. I've got a snowman. I'm going to have to really glue him down. I think I'm going to fill him with like some tissue paper first and glue that all in there and then glue it down that way. I'm not real sure, but I got a snowman. These two are going to go together. These were earrings that I got, the star and the flower. They're going to go like that, kind of. And then I've got a flat earring with the danglies on it. That'll go down there. And I've got a little, and I got a birdhouse too. So, and that's why I've been so late on these. But what I thought I would do tonight, let me get all this out of my hands. What I thought I would do tonight is work on some of these. I've been showing you the ones that are almost done. Let me set these out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. I thought what I would do, let me get the envelopes out of the way. I might have to take the rest of the weekend on these. I'm begging forgiveness. I have, oh, I spilled them. I put some of them in a baggie. Oh, and my head hit the camera. Well, I lowered that camera, and now my head hits it when I move around. I need, like, who was it I was watching who has their camera on a boom? And I remember when I lived in Wisconsin, I went to a camera shop, and I looked at the booms, and they were too expensive for me, $300 or $400. Couldn't afford them. And so I got mine on a loop that connects to, like, a it's some sort of a closet hanger thing, stand. But since it's I lowered it because my head now, I can look at the comments without having to stand on my tiptoes. Let's see. Linda, hi Linda. She said, I posted a picture of my first Pick 10 picture and one of the real life friends insulted my art. Oh no. See, they just don't get it sometimes. I really think that our schools are lacking in art appreciation, probably because of the economy. I don't think that, people that aren't in art in some form or another don't get it. She just did not get it and thought she was being funny. That's why you just got to forgive them, Linda. I'm sure your Pick 10 was, I'm going to go look at it, but I'm sure it was awesome. Miss Allie Kay says, I have many online friends, been watching Ustream Arts for 2 to 5 years. Awesome communities. Yeah, Ustream for me works periodically, so I would watch some, but I didn't get to watch as much as I get to. And I haven't watched many this past week. I've been tied up. Thank you, Joan, and welcome. Kathy says, cute cat. Hi, Azure. Welcome, welcome. Ruth says, oh, wonderful work you put into these. Well worth the wait. I hope so, Ruth. And Ruth, there's some more goodies that I'm sending. Not a whole lot, but I'm not going to show them to you. They're kind of the thank yous. They are kind of the thank yous for your patience. But I think you all will like them. I have something else I want to show you before I get work on these. Give me a minute to walk over here and get them. Oops. Of course, I went to a thrift store yesterday. I have to tell you, there was a store that's liquidating in our area, and it advertised a big liquidation sale, but it was 20% off. I was expecting, liquidations have 70% off. It's never 70% off till the last week. So I went to the thrift store, and of course I brought books. I want to show you the books. Can I zoom out a little bit more? That's as much as it's going to go. So I got, of course, the good old days. Whoever he lives in St. Edward, Nebraska, whoever he lives. So I'll probably read this before I cut into it. I got it just because I thought it was interesting. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But this is the one I really like. The Evolution of the Bicycle with Price Guide. Revised prices. But look at this on the back. Isn't that cool? And these books were half price. So this was probably $1. I probably got this for 50 cents. But look at all these wonderful, look at that. Isn't that cool? I might share some of these in Happy Mail. I'll probably hold on to them for a while, but I won't use all of them in my own art. So I might share some of these wonderful bicycle images. Ooh, look at that one. Isn't that cool? Of course, and then it gets into the colored pictures. I really like that one. And then I got this one, Designing with Photos. Linda says, I always said my kids were artsy-fartsy, not athletic. Azure says, I had a best collected vintage bikes and refurbished them, so they were so nice. That's cool if you have that mechanical ability. This one is Designing with Photos, and this is more like a scrapbooking type, designing with your photographs. But I liked it because when I thumbed through here, I saw black and white photos of kids. Look at this little one. Look at his glasses. Well, all right. That was the first time tonight, and I've been going for almost an hour and a half. I'm back. So I was showing you this book of photographs. Kind of really cute photos in here. Look at that. There's one that I really liked. Where is he? So I got this book for the black and white photographs. Find the one that I like here. You never find it when you want it. This one. I think this one's so cute. So it's kind of like another source for my Childcraft magazine. So I picked that one up on sale. And then this one. This was a $3 book and I got it for $1.50. And this is, of course, National Geographic. You gotta love them. You gotta love the National Geographic. All sorts of wonderful images. Look at that. Allie, my son told me I need real friends. I said I have real friends. They're just spread all over the world. Miss Allie says, people that don't go online never understand the friendships here. After you've been online a while, they're spread out all over the world. That is so true. Very, very true. So I could not resist bringing home some books. And I have to tell you, I've been taking books from my room here up to the upstairs kind of bedroom up there that we're kind of using for storage because I need more room down here, and then I bring home more books. I gotta quit bringing home books just because I love them. But I will say we cleaned out a lot of books. This spring I think I counted 13 or 14 bags of books that we donated back to Goodwill. So they get recycled too. Let me put these aside. All right. I'm going to work on some of these boho tags that I set aside. And I'll just do a little of them. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight, but I'll do some. I'm going to do the gluing here. And what I do is, this is the one I'm going to keep for myself because when I made it, I made this too long. I really should have put the tail down here and the short one up there. So I'm keeping this one for me. And I just tuck him in there. I'm going to set him aside. I want to work on the ones I need to send out. We'll work on this one. And what I do is I choose some beads. Those little meat trays come in handy, let me tell you. Okay. Here, I was looking for these. These are the latest ones that I rolled. They're probably the better ones. So I only need 6 of these on each tag. So I'm putting 3 on a side. And these are all they're made out of papers that I painted a bronze color. They look gold, but they're really a bronze on wax paper. I'm going to set those out of the side so I don't spill them. And then I use this. I got it at the Dollar Tree. You used your new tools yet? Are you talking about the bead tools, Sharon? Yeah, I buffer. I fell again, Linda. It fell. When you see me buffering like that, chances are I'm going to lose my data connection. But I'm back now. If you're still buffering, go out and come back in. Sharon was asking me if I've used my new tools yet, and I think she means the bead rollers that I got from Vicki at Messy Table Studio, and the answer is no. I had these made before I got my Happy Mail from Vicki. Let me go out here and come back in myself there. But I don't want to get involved in too much before so I want to get this done. I want to get these done and sent out, and then I can play. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do 4. I got a little formula. I do 4 and a bead, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and a bead and 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hard for me to see without getting my head in the under the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a bead, and then 3. Oops, I don't know. Oh, there you are. So then I take some of this. I've been using this liquid glue from Elmer's Extreme. I seem to find this on the market now. Am I zoomed in enough after I fell? And Tanya sent me 3, 4, 5, 5. Where's my 4? There's my 4. Tanya sent me a extreme glue strip, glue stick. Hey, thank you so much, Tanya. But I think for these, I'm going to need the liquid glue. And I just bring it right down the side here. And don't ask me why I've been so slow in doing this, because this is not hard. I just place it down. There's the 4, and then I just grab one of mine. I try to put the road edge. Sometimes it's hard to see it, especially with the wax paper. It really does kind of blend in to the back. And I am gluing these down, these along the side. I am gluing them down, not trying to string them. And then I put a 5 here, and I just kind of squeeze it in there. And then another one, and another 5. Messy Cable Studio says, I can only find Elmer's Extreme online these days. Do you mean the glue stick itself, or this liquid, Vicky? Because I think I found this at Hobby Lobby. The liquid, I think I found this at Hobby Lobby, but I got this, and then Tanya sent me a glue stick. Almost the next day. I probably would not have purchased this if I would have gotten the mail. All right, and then I need another bead, and then I have room for the 3 down here at the bottom. What I will say about this, it seems after every time I squeeze out some, I almost have to roll this cap back down to get it flowing again. It does seem to dry on this pretty fast, get its little you know, gluey cap on it. And that's really all there is to it. And why have I been so slow in doing this? I don't know. So then I go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will say I've had a lot of fun doing these tags. I've learned so much about rolling paper beads. And I learned to do this pinwheel flower, and I don't know, did the tag ties out of that scarf material. I need 3. So a part of what slowed me down, I think, is the learning curve in between. That's my excuse. The other excuse is I didn't get it done. I don't have an excuse. I get enthused. I get enthused about doing different things. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. Oh, I can do one more. All right, I need the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, if I keep the same number then the beads work out to be just about the same space across visually without me having to measure. And put this down, another bead. Yeah, I want to use those bead rollers. This morning Vicki was teaching me how to make the star beads, and you don't use the rollers for those. But what's holding me up is I want to get these tags down. I don't want to do a whole lot of new stuff until I get these tags done and in the mail. Honor your commitments, Mary. Now, about the only other thing I've been doing besides these tags is I did my travel journal so I could get it sent off. And I've been working in every morning I do a Mornings with Mary video. And I kind of make sure that they're sort of in the same area. So I just set this aside and let it dry. And then I'll come back in and I'll work on the tassel and I'll work on the back. But let's set this aside. Maybe I'll do these tonight. Glue the sides on these. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 more to do, and then I think I'll call it a night to let you guys know what my thinking is. Where's my other? I had a strip of beads here. I don't know what I did with them. They'll show up. That's how I work. Where's my scissors? Where's my other strip of beads? That's about how I work. Sometimes they fall off on the floor and oh, there they are. And once I get working on it, I have to tell you, once I get working on these and sit down and, get into a rhythm of working on them, then the time goes and, I get a lot done. But part of the problem is I get distracted. See, there's my other strip. It's in the tassel there. I knew it'd show up someplace. It got caught in here. Maybe it belongs on that tassel, huh? It wouldn't stay there very long, though. There. Let's cut it into 1, 2, 3, 4. I like these little bling sheets from Dollar Tree. I mean, that great big sheet, I only paid $1 for it. And of course, it's bling. It's just a sheet of bling, but it's perfect for these. It works. I can get a 5 and a 3 out of this. Let's read the comments here. I've gotten so much into what I was doing. Hold on a minute. 4, 5, and 3. I need another 5. Let me get my other 5 and then I'll look at comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Let's see what's going on here. Janet laughed at Tanya. Tanya says, thanks, Lisa. Tanya says, okay, Janet, thanks. I have half of a stick I would send her if she was out again. Oh, they must be talking about glue sticks. Tanya is the source for glue sticks. Sheila says, I put things away as I go. Or Pumpkin Cat takes off with everything. Maybe I need a cat. Maybe I need a cat to hide things from, so I would put things away as I go. Maybe one of those little stray cats will run into my house here. Sheila says, oh yeah, I read that. Lisa says, no, Tanya, she was telling us that you need to send her a glue stick. Janet says, I think she was saying how hard they are to find, and thank you for sending her some. Messy Table Studio says, I would love to do Michael's, but it's an hour away. Boy, do I understand. The closest Michael's to me is in Lincoln, and that's about an hour and a half, depending on how fast you drive and what route you take. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in a way, that's a good thing. Then I don't spend money. Hobby Lobby is, Walmart's really the closest. And that store that's liquidating, which had a craft aisle, 1, 2, 3. But it won't be anymore, so I'll have to go to Hobby Lobby or Walmart. Walmart, I can get some good things at Walmart. I get that apple barrel paint at Walmart. I use that. And I can get my mixed media paper at Walmart. And any beading, Dollar Tree has things like this bling. And they have some interesting thing. I need a 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here. I need to get that other tag out. I got a strip here. Let me get this other tag. What did I do with it? Here. I've been putting a reach over and get it. That's a 3. I've been putting a strip of bling down here. Right. You see, I eyeball things a lot. Right there. How many I got on there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5. I'll use that on the next one. Okay, I was reading comments. Tanya says, guys, I was gone. Is she out of extreme glue again? Oh, and you guys were filling her in. Oh, Barb said good night. Barb, you're probably long gone, but good night. Patricia says bye, Barb. They were saying good night to Barb. Kathy said, like you said, Mary, you've got a lot on your plate. I put too much on my plate. That is one of my biggest faults. And I've got to learn to say no to some of this stuff. Just like those books. I got to learn. But how do you say no to one of Aunt Beck's swaps? I don't know how to say no to Aunt Beck. She's always sending me cool stuff like those hats. Now, I'll just let this dry. This glue does dry transparent. So, we'll just put it over to dry. Okay, let's see. I'm reading back in the comments here, trying to get caught up with you guys. Oh. Oh, yes, this is the never-ending. Plug it back in. I'm at Lisa saying, I only see the extreme glue sticks at Walmart during the school supply time year. Should be soon. That's a good hint, Lisa. Lisa has said that she sees those extreme glue sticks at Walmart during school supply time. So that might be a good time to stock up on them. I feel like writing to Elmer's and telling them, but then they'll raise the price. They're already $3.60 a stick. They'll raise the price to $5 if they find out how much we like them. Sometimes Joanne carries it, but it's like $4 a stick. Yeah, it's expensive. Target used to carry Elmer's Extreme for half the price of Michael's. Barb's gone now, but she's saying, but the rack's been empty for the last 2 months. Never see the glue sticks at Walmart. Becky, okay, let's go to current comments. Oh, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. Welcome back, Allie K. Miss Allie K. Laura laughed. Laura laughed. Let's see. Nikki says, and there's Michael's. I keep hitting the wrong button. Is a 12-hour flight away from me. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know if I could deal with that. 12 hours away to go to a Michael's. I might as well drive back to Wisconsin. And then I could really have fun. Welcome, Nikki. Glad to have you join us tonight. Laura says, it's not my lack of self-restraint. No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's... Linda says, we have a craft store here called Pat Catan's, and everything is 40% off all the time. A very dangerous store. Oh, that's interesting. 40% off all the time. It's like having a coupon that you can use every place, every day you go. I appreciate my coupons, my 40% coupons, like at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, but I have to tell you, I have the hardest time deciding what to apply that coupon to. I do. Let's see, I think I put the beads over here so I wouldn't spill them. Let's get some more out of here. I go, do I get paper? Lately I've been eyeing the die cuts because they're pretty expensive. I didn't buy one though, I just looked at them. I couldn't decide what I wanted. That's another tool that I need to get out and play with. But I determined that I am going to finish these tags before I do any new stuff because I need to get them done. No getting out a new hobby until you finish, except for beading, until you finish the tags, Mary. Aunt Beck says, Janet, I just added a few pictures of what you were doing this weekend. Yeah, I missed Aunt Beck. I missed your live stream Wednesday night. I came in. I think you fell. I think you lost connection. And I came in to say hello just as you were falling. And I commented, but I don't think you saw it. I think you clicked off. And then I was working on these tags, and I said, well, I really need to work on these, so I didn't go back. But I got all kind of cool stuff to put on those lunch bags, and that's one thing I want to work on after I get these tags out of the way, because I got to do June and July lunch bag project. I'm thinking I got enough glue. I might need a little more right here at the end, or just to spread it down a little. I need a 3. Oh, now see, sometimes I'm a bead hanging. I'm hanging a bead, so I go back and I scoosh everything up because the glue's still wet and I can scoosh. And I do think on this sheet of bling that you get, I think that they're sticky on, they're supposed to be like a sticky tape on the back, but I don't trust it. I don't trust any of the sticky stuff on the, I don't trust washi tape. I don't trust anything sticky that comes on embellishments. I always extra glue. How many tags do you have to make? I have to recount. Aunt Beck added Ruth to our group, and I counted 6 or 5, and I'm making one for me, and I'm making one for Aunt Beck. I'm making 8 of them. So I'm sure I'll have enough if I have 8. And they're not that hard to make. It's just that I'm distracted. And I get cool ideas. I go, oh, it'll be cool to do this. Just like I had to fussy cut all of these little, they're kind of a muslin cut work out of that curtain. I mean, it was a big curtain, you know, ceiling to floor or curtain rod to floor. And I had to fussy cut all of that cut work out. And then I was looking at it and I go, well, it needs gold paint. So I had to paint all the inside there. And then I go, well, I need to do a fine liner on it. So I did the fine liner. And then I had to put the scrapbook paper behind there and make the secret pocket. You know how that goes. You just keep going. I got to do this. I got to do that. And like I said earlier, I had painted these gold. And then I did these, stenciled these kind of flowers. There's a stencil here. In red, but when I got done, I'm going, well, they look like Christmas. They look more like Christmas than boho. But after, you know, after I kind of toned them down with well, I put the white fine liner on it, and then they look more bright, so I toned everything down with the bronze paint. And now and then after I did that, then when I got Janet's pinwheel flower on there, that's when they started looking more boho. And after you get the tassel on it and the beads, then they look more boho-ish. Then they look more boho. Becky just took a peek. It's beautiful. Laura says, there are many small details, Meri. Each part takes time. That is so true. Very, very true. And I get too inspired to do things. And I had to learn to roll these beads. I'd never rolled beads before, and even though they're simple, there still was a learning process. Of course, I had to paint the wax paper. And then on these beads, I learned this from Miss Vicky too. After you get them painted, you have your cut the strips out, but then Vicky showed where you can take a marker, and like on here, how I got the little black cap, you just take a marker and go right straight down your strip of paper before you roll it up, and that kind of puts, and then, well, I touch it up on the top after I get it rolled. But that way, you don't have to dip it in paint afterwards. These are not dipped in paint. This is a black marker on the strip before I rolled it. So that one, no, let's see. Let's do the bottom here. I need to cut another, probably a couple more here. But I think this strip of this page, don't tell Dollar Tree, or there's charges $2 for it at Dollar Tree. I think this strip of blue that you get, I see them in pink and green and blue. I bought out all the blue ones. But I think they're entirely worth it. Gold. I see them in gold. And blue and pink. I said green. I meant gold. Let me cut another one while I'm here. I don't like to cut too many or I'm losing them. But I get these at the Dollar Tree. You know, you can do so much with it too. I mean, you don't have to cut it all apart. You can embellish so many things with it. I'll tell you, kids have all the fun. At the Dollar Tree, I was looking at that. They always have that little teacher section. I was looking at that the other day going, what could I use here? I just about bought some flashcards, but I didn't. I saved my $1. Let's look at chat. Nikki says, hi Kim Marie. Welcome. Sharon says, I need some of those. Tanya says, I use some red ones in the center of my flowers. Yeah, I got some. It's bling right here in my flower, but it's not bling like this, but it's bling that came off of a sheet, which I think I got at the Dollar Tree too. All right, I got a 5, and I've got a, let's get out some more here. I need 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure I've got enough of these. Oh, I was gonna put this on. Let's cut it right there. Yeah, I try to do too much. So I'm trying to train myself to get stuff done before I pick up something else, but that's pretty hard. And I cut my fingernails and I can't get a hold of anything. I go out and garden, and so dirt gets under my fingernails, so I started cutting them short and soaking them. I got paint all over them tonight. Because I'm so ashamed of my fingernails in my videos. Everybody else has this beautiful, artistic fingernail. And I've got dirt. Garden dirt, though. Flower dirt. There we go. Let's straighten that up just a bit. Let's see. Kim Marie says, "We'll probably fall asleep, but I'm listening." Well, Kim, if you need to take off and go get some rest, you do that. I'd rather have you. I know how it is to get tired. I've been tired all day today. So I did sleep this afternoon, though, so I feel better tonight. I don't want you to feel like you have to stay. You can always watch the replay. Vicky says, "Kim Marie, I was just thinking the same thing. I need to start my next video YouTube before falling asleep." Well, same thing to you, Vicky. I've got 2 down. I've got 3 to go here, and then I'm cutting it off tonight. I'm not going to stay a long time tonight. One of Cindy's fussy cuts. I'm going to do these, and then okay, I got a 5. I need a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4, 5, and 5. And I fell asleep watching videos last night. You know, but I did sleep. But I was tired today. Oh, you know, I cut those off before I pulled it off of the paper. I hate when I do that, because then I have to pull the paper off of every one of them. And I don't have my fingernails. I should get a pin out. There it goes. There's the 3. Let's see. Good night, Vicky. Thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for coming in. Lucia says, "I'm just working on my Christmas coins. I have not crafted for weeks and it feels so good." Yay, Lucia. It's good to see you. It's good to see you in here. I need to get to work on my Christmas coins. They're due at the end of July, I think. They're not hard to make. You make three coins for each partner, and you can sign up for you can request the number of partners. I think I requested 2. So I just have to make 6. And they're not really that hard to make. I'll give you a hint. I'm going to use my fine line paint applicator. And probably gold. Oh, you know what? Let's just pull this off, because I'm continually... Let me pull this off. Where's Penelope? I need a straight pin here. There we go. Yeah. Now, on that one, it kept the tape. So I've got a 4, a 3, and 2 5s. I think I'll put this on first, because it's in the way. What's the weather like out your way, Lucia? On the western coast, out that way. I call it the coast. You may not be on the coast, but you're more coastal than I am. I'm in Nebraska. Oh, there's a 4. Let's cut that off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's the 4 for the next one. It's hot, and you have fires. 1 hour from the coast. Oh no, fires? Yikes. This hot weather. Aunt Beck says we are measuring. Janet says, thank you, Lucia. Janet, go to Tickle Me Pink, Susan Hillis. Yes. Tickle Me Pink is Susan Hillis. She has the Facebook group, December Daily, Anything Goes. And usually about July, we all start thinking about making our December dailies again. And for Meri, it's thinking because because I'm still working on last year's December daily. Now in 2016, I got my December daily done at the end of December. And last year was 2017, and I did that kind of like a photo journal for it wound up with my grandniece, and I made photocopies of all the pages, and I'm going to bind them and put them in my December daily. But I still kind of have to finish off my 2017. But not until I get other stuff done. And my December daily is more, it's not, well, that photo journal was family oriented, but I do a lot of miscellaneous art stuff in my December dailies. Like, what was it, 2015? I think I told stories. That's where Maisie came from. That was a 4, not a 3. Where's my 3? I have to pull the paper off of it. And Maisie, my little my little artsy gal that I'm always drawing, she was going to do a 4th of July page, but she chickened out. She got distracted. She was gonna do sparklers. She never got it done. She's over there pouting with her burnt out fireworks. All right, now whoops, I knocked that off. I guess I'll put it back over this way. I need 4. Let's pull the string off of this. What did I do with that pen? Where's all this trash needs to be thrown away? Some of it's painted on. I had a needle. There it is. Penelope said, if you give me back your needle, Meri, you wouldn't lose it. Or your pen. Get this paper off. There it goes. There, you can have it back. I should put my wastebasket down at my right-hand side, because I have the trash in my right hand, but of course the wastebasket is over on the left-hand side of my desk, so I'm reaching over. Janet says, hi, Diane. Oh, Packer Die. Hi, Packer. Welcome, welcome. Packer Die just got published in, was it the Somerset Studio magazine, Packer? I'm hoping that it's there when I go to Hobby Lobby the 18th. Tell us about your article, Packer, which magazine it's published in. Artsy, there's a new one up by Eureka. My husband had to take some product down to Pacific Power, and now he has to stay down there all weekend because the fires are knocking out the power. Oh, man. I hope you guys get those fires put out. I don't know. I think I'd rather chance a tornado than a fire. At least with the tornado, well, I guess you can run and hide with a fire too, but I don't think I'd want either one. But I don't envy you guys your fires. 1, 2, 3. Diane, I'm being very lazy lately. That's okay. It's July. You can be lazy in July. I give you permission. Diane says, art journal. Oh, it's the art journaling. Oh, for sure I want that. Thanks, Packer. Yep, I'm going to get that art journaling magazine for sure. There's another Cindy Fussy cut. I'm going to put that over here with the rest of them. I don't want to lose it. Alrighty, I need some more glue. I've only got one more, no, two more after this one. And all I'm doing tonight is putting these little bling and beads on. And then they'll dry overnight. And then I can work with the tassels, the beads, stringing the beads. This is what takes me so long. Oh, now I'm going to have plenty of room here. I might have to squish them down a little. Just kind of place them. There we go. Oops. Set it over here. Let it dry, Mary. What's going on in chat? Happy birthday month, Miss Allie. Happy birthday month to Miss Allie K. Woohoo! My birthday is Monday, July 9th. Happy birthday, Allie. I hope you have a really good day. Gonna do anything special for your birthday? 4. I'm staying home tomorrow and working on beads. Tags. I'm going to get these tags done and ready to send. Get them off of my desk. We need to go to the post office tomorrow and see if my traveling journal has come. 4, 5, 5, 3, and then I got 4 for the next one. I need to get out some. What did I do with them? Got one here. I need 5. Oh, I've got 4 in here. I need to get another one. Yeah, I got it. I got it. There we go. Good night, Nikki. Kathy, Whitney, did I say hello to you? Did you just sneak in here while I wasn't watching? Hi, Kathy. Lisa says, my baby will be 16 on the 12th. It's gone by so fast. Wow. Laura says, my granddaughter's birthday, that's my granddaughter's birthday. She's going to be 9. She has her own YouTube channel. Wow. We said goodnight to Nikki. Allie Kay says, going out to coffee with moms and aunt. Other than that, no plans. Well, that's something. Have a good time. Sometimes just sitting back and relaxing, enjoying a cup of coffee with your mom and your aunt. That's a good birthday. I'd take that. Jeri Bellini and Meri Abrams have a birthday on the same day. We do, we do. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A bead. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bead. 5. A bead. And 3. See, I get into the rhythm of it. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Hi, Super Beth. Welcome. Good to see you. Super Beth is it Vancouver that you're from, Super Beth? I keep forgetting. I just know you're the Art Barn lady. Please, let's see. Packer says, my 10-year-old daughter wants a channel so badly. Are you going to get her one? Are you going to let her have one, Packer? Thank you, Rose. Rose, I don't know if you saw the finished ones. Were you here, Rose, when I showed you the ones that were almost finished? Let me reach over and get one. What was that? Oh, this is the one that has Aunt Beck's little kitty on it. That's not glued down. Oh, let me get up here closer. I have to roll across the floor. Here, let me move this one out of the way. I don't want to mess up the beads. Here's that's almost finished, Rose. It's got the tassel, and these are made out of a Kleenex box, the square kind. See, and it's got the hole in the center there. And this was cut work from a curtain. It was a cut work curtain. It was white. And then I painted the cut work part gold and then outlined it with my fine line paint applicator. And then this is Janet's pinwheel flower. And then because it was a Kleenex box, I was able to fold it so that I have a secret pocket up here at the top. And I'm putting tags in there. Do I have the other one in there? I think I took the other one out, but there's a secret pocket here that has a tag in it. And then I'm going to put jewelry, old broken jewelry here. It's not glued down yet, but this is the one that's going to Aunt Beck, and it's got a kitty, kind of like a kitty pin. It was a pin, and I pulled the pin part off. And I'm just going to glue that down. And here's the beaded part, and it's got kind of like a little, I tore apart a necklace, broken jewelry, and it's kind of got like a little crystal hanging there with a chain. And then it's got a flat bead. There's another necklace, and it's got a pony bead, and then my little birdie bead that I made, paper bead, and another pony bead, and that hangs up here. And then when you turn it over, I've got bead up here, which is my tatted bead, and then it's got the flat bead up there too. It kind of hangs off the tassel up here. And then here's the tassel that I made. And I put a button on here. I glued that down. And then I hung the tassel. This is the tassel that's made out of the scarf. And it's got that brass charm on it. Right there. And that hangs down. This is some scrap. My pocket on the back is scrap off of that curtain that was left over. It was cut work. And it's just the scrap part. And I painted that with my inks and my paints. And painted the flower. And this is the pocket here. The back pocket, and it has a tag that was made out of a top of a Celestial Seasonings tea box. I've been collecting these. When I have my tea, I save the box, and I cut them all, tore them all apart, and cut the top off and made a tag out of it. And then I just have my logo that I'm going to document there. Oh, well, this, I didn't show this before. I think I've shown it before on my videos, but this is a scarf that's been glued down, and it's elephants here. This is another sheer scarf, and I used the stencil that Cindy Signs-Utter sent me, and that's what you see. I stenciled the little blue blocks using that stencil. I just couldn't stop. It's got blue, it's edged in blue around here, and then it's got the beading and the blues, and that I just couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. I just kept going and kept going and kept going. And I'm still going. It just never ends. I get one bright idea after the next. I get so inspired. You guys inspire me. But what I'm doing now, let me put this bead over here so I don't lose it, or pin. What I'm doing now is I'm going to finish up gluing the wax paper beads down here in the bling. I've got one left after I do this one, and then I'm calling it a night. Lisa just munched those zooks. Lisa, I've been busy cooking zucchini. Oh, zooks. Zooks, she's calling them zooks. Zucchini's coming out of our ears. My little grandniece decided she wanted to sell zucchinis. So just like a lemonade stand, she put a table out on her front yard and she sold zucchini, and she made, I think she made $12. Oops, I should have cut that first. Well, we'll go ahead and cut it now. $12 selling zucchini like she sells lemonade. Her grandpa grew zucchini and her dad grew zucchini, so they had plenty of zucchini. So she wanted to sell it, so her mom let her make a zucchini stand. I was surprised she even made $12. My brother's growing it. It's coming out of our ears, and he put a table of free zucchini up in the garden, put it up in the evening. By the next morning, it was all gone. So somebody's getting it. That's okay with me. We've got plenty. I wish we had a tomato out of our garden, but the garden was late this year. Whoops, I needed a 4. Our garden, and I didn't pull the paper off of it. Mary, you make me mad sometimes. Our garden was late this year. How long have I been? I'm just talking away. I don't know how long I've been spinning here. Good night, Kathy. Thanks for coming tonight. Good to see you. You have a really good week. Parmesan. Zooks into Parmesan? That sounds good, Janet. I was telling my brother we had spaghetti and meatballs tonight. It was really easy to make them. But I said, we need some Parmesan cheese with them. We didn't have any Parmesan cheese, so when we go grocery shopping this month, we're getting some Parmesan cheese. I'm putting it on the list. Well, sounds good. I like eggplant. I think our eggplant is finally, we do have an eggplant plant, and I think it's finally, that's a 5. That's a 5. I need a 4. 3. What happened to my 4? I thought I cut a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5. I guess I cut 2 3s. I need to cut a 4. 2, 3. My hollyhocks. I have hollyhocks, and I planted them late. They're flowers. I planted them late, and they're coming up, but they're blooming when they're only like 2 feet tall. Kind of never seen a short hollyhock that's blooming, and they are seed from last year's hollyhocks, which were tall ones. So I don't know. I think it's a weird growing season. I don't know if it's because I planted them late and now the weather's good for them, so they're starting to bloom. I don't know, but we've got 2-foot hollyhocks that are blooming. Weird. And my petunia tower's doing really well, but my zinnias are late. They're growing, but they aren't blooming yet. I got everything in late. Too late with all this rain that we had in the spring. We had a lot of rain in our area this spring. It rained and rained and rained and rained. Okay, the 3. I have to pull the paper off of it. Ah! That's what you get for not paying attention, Mary. I don't have my fingernails. So it's hard for me to do anything with detail when I don't have fingernails. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Last one coming up. Woo! Oh, no, not quite. Got to do this. Wait. Got to do this. That, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. That works out really nice. Except I got 2 3s. A 4. All right, let's do the bottom here, and then it'll be done. This tag. Oh, this one comes clear to the bottom. I'm gonna have to skip. I don't want it to go over the... Then I'm going to have some hangover here. Excuse me while I do this. Kind of concentrating. I got 2 extra I need to cut off. There we go. Yahoo! See, if I do this while I'm talking to you, I get more done. Just like my glue booking. One left here. Let's get out. I need to get out 6 more of these. 1, 2, 3. That one's too fat. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I got a 3 and a 3. That's a 2. I got a 4. 2 is going to be put over here. I need a 2. I need to pull the paper off of this. I'm talking to myself. Hi, Suze. Welcome. Hi, Mark. MWB Arts. Mark Mir. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your last name correct, but you're certainly welcome in here. You put up a video today, didn't you? Or was that you guys' Art Sherpa box that she sent? Maybe that's what I was watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need another sheet. Be right back. Something in my teeth. Okay, Rose. Miss Alice says, oh, definitely not as cold here. Sue says she's not in California. Mark says, hello, Mary. How are you? Happy weekend, all. I tell you, Mark, I'm a little tired tonight. I don't know. I've had a crazy week. I think I made it hard on myself this week. Gotta learn how not to do that. Okay, nobody to blame but Mary. All right, so I've got 3, a 4, and I need 2 5s. I'm counting the number of blings. Let's see, Sue says, here we plant summer veggies in late February. Wow. My dad was a avid gardener, and of course here in Nebraska you don't plant in January, but he was sure reading the seed catalogs, and he'd start his, I don't know, February, he would start his tomato plants inside. Maybe not early February, probably around late February, because he would, as soon as he could, he'd get them out. Tomatoes, though, you need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It needs to be well past frost date before you put them in the garden. But his tomatoes, he was starting them as soon as he thought it was good. He'd grow really good tomatoes. My dad was a tomato, and he grew onions, lots and lots of onions. He loved his tomatoes and onions. Sweet corn, we'd have sweet corn, and bell peppers. He'd grow bell peppers and asparagus, and oh my goodness, my dad really went to it. And he'd bring in, get me started on my mom and dad. He would bring in vegetables. He'd go out early in the morning to pick them. He'd always be out there weeding his garden and picking his vegetables, and he'd bring in a batch, you know, and he'd put them on the table like, wow, look what we have today. And my mom had allergies, and she'd go, oh no. You know, that she suffered through her allergies to prepare those vegetables, but sometimes she'd be crying about it. Not crying, but tearful, you know, because of her allergies. Sharon, hi Mark. Mark and Sharon are saying hello. I love to plant cherry tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and zucchini. That's about what we have this year, Janet. I gotta go out there and see how our eggplant is doing. I know it's getting taller because I was looking at it from a distance and going, that's our eggplant. Our green peppers, we've had green peppers. We had at least, let's see, how did I get, oh, you know how I put my 3 up here where my 4 should go. I gotta switch these down a little. I don't have a 4. 1, 2, 3. I could put the 4 at the bottom, but then I'd mess myself up. I gotta redo this. 4. Move it down a little, Mary. 4. Bead, 5, bead, 5, bead, and 3. Yeah, we had a late garden this year. Lucia says the deer ate all my green peppers and only left me the stems. Those deer! No! I hope they enjoyed them. They're probably going, thank you for planting our salad for us, Lucia. That was nice of you. Yum, green peppers for lunch today. What do I have in there? No, that's just, Wait a minute. What is this? I've got to look at this. That's part of the backing, but it almost looks like a pin. It is a pin. It was sticking out there. Let me put some more glue on this. I think I need to take that off and put more glue on it. Four bead. There we go. I might have to cut a strip just to have the bottom part here. Let's see, I've got a 3. I need a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to wash the sticky off of my hands. 5. So I guess you don't get any green peppers from the garden this year, Lucia. I'm surprised. I planted some nasturtium flowers. And I haven't planted nasturtium flowers since I lived with my parents. And that's been many, many, many years ago. And the rabbits ate them. You know, nasturtiums are edible, but the rabbits got to them before we did, and I'm surprised I planted them this year and they're still there. 4, a bead. Now, if I were Vicki Brown at Miss Table Studios, I'd be stringing these beads. But I'm Meri Abrams. And I'm gluing them down. Oh dear. Because Meri is not a beader, she's a art journaler. And I like my extreme glue. And the last one here. Kind of trim that in up a little. And 3. Now, all I got left, hold it, get on there. There you go. Is the bottom part, and I think I got just enough for it. I think I do. Okay. It'll be a teeny bit short, but that'll be okay. This is mine, anyway. I don't mind if it's a little short, or if it's a little messy. I always do the first one kind of for me when I'm making stuff as a model to see what I want to do, or to see if something works. All right, let's see. Lucia says, as long as you get it done, Meri, that's all that counts. That's true. And I need to get these done this weekend. Lucia says, I will have to show a clip of my plants in my next video. It's so sad. Lucia, have you put up a video lately? Last time I went to your channel, I don't think you had any new videos that I haven't watched. Miss Alec says, how rude, talking about the deer. Deer keeps eating our seeds in the feeder. How rude. The funny thing is that they had peppers on them, and they didn't eat the peppers, just the plant, and left the few peppers laying on the ground. Well, those deer, at least they could leave the good stuff for you if they weren't going to eat it. All right, so I have done my tags. We worked in, let's see, let me get it out. What did I do with it? I put it to dry. This little owl is so cute. This little owl, isn't he cute? I just love him. We worked in Cindy's. The weight. Thank you, Rose. Oh, okay. Well, when you get some up there, I want to see them. Lucia. I love this little owl. He's kind of folding it. I might have to fold that wing a little. Maybe down. Maybe I'll fold his wing so it'll go down this way a little bit more. So he doesn't, there. So it doesn't get bent. We don't want an owl with bent wings. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, your boho tags were awesome. I was watching you make them in your live session. So we did this we did this stained glass page. To pull this out, doesn't belong on it. We did this page, Cindy's glue book, and when we did the owl page, which I just love this owl. I just love it. And we painted Where is he? Where's Pierre? Where did Pierre go off to? Pierre, where are you? He's here. We painted Pierre. What else did we do tonight? We did some. What did I do when I first came in? I can't remember. Ha! Oh, well, I'll look at the replay. Anne says, Anne? Wait, who are we talking? Wait. I miss so many videos nowadays. I can only handle so much video time. That's okay, Rose. You have to take care of your health. Yeah, I don't get... It isn't my eyes that bother me. It's my time. My time. You know, I get so enthused about everything that everybody's doing. And I used to watch Dee Dee Willingham all the time, but now I just go out and watch when she has a Society of Idea Collectors because, you know, you just can't keep up with everything, even if you'd want to. And I told Dee Dee not to worry about watching mine if she didn't have time because she's got a lot of her followers and they all do videos and live streams and, you know, you know how it goes. The chat ones are hard. The faster ones are too much for me. Yeah. When you got 100 people in the room and that chat is speeding by, I tend to get quiet because even if I say something, it gets lost. That's why I like it. That's why I like my live stream. We've got 27 in here now, and that's just perfect. You know, and I have a hard time keeping up with you guys. You know, I have to go back and read, and I miss saying hello to folks, and sometimes I say things and I'm going, why did I say that? That isn't what I meant. How did my tongue say that? So, yeah, a smaller stream is just perfect, I think, for me. But don't feel bad about it, Rose. You do what you can keep up with. That's all you need to do. Oh, we dyed Pierre's hair. He was brown, and we gave him some gray hair so that he could be Penelope's age. Penelope, I think she's liking him. Oh, we opened Aunt Beck's hats. We got Aunt Beck's hats. I can't remember what was the first thing I did tonight. I'm going to go back and watch my replay. Okay. Lisa says, so sorry about that, Rose. I'm praying that it'll get better soon. Me too, Rose. Yes, the hats. Thank you, Suze. Rose, we thought... Oh, and I want to tell you, Rose, you had... I was finally got on Facebook today, and I saw your post about the ink bottles. I'm worried that they might be a little bit too wide for what we're going to do, because, you know, I want them to be about her size, and I think those ink bottles are going to be too wide. They're neat ink bottles, but my pink ink here is running out. It's about empty, and my gold is too. My gold is empty. I was using the last drop of it. Where is it here? Ah, where did I put the gold? That's the silver. Where's my gold? Here. I might use this gold ink bottle because see, it's about the same size as her. And I'm glad Mark's in here because later on in the chat, when Mark was here last week, I was asking, how am I going to get, you know, this will make a nice neck for Pierre, you know, after I get it. But I was asking, how am I going to make this into a pincushion? And Mark suggested getting a styrofoam ball and carving out a niche for the ink bottle. And I haven't been any place to get that yet, but I think that's a great idea, and I think I'm going to pursue that. And then I'll cut out a niche and put the ink bottle in there to form his body, and I might wrap it in with some fiber fill or something to, you know, so you can put your pins in it. And then I'll build the pincushion around that. And I'm still debating what I'm going to use for the fabric, the base fabric here, felt. I'd like to maybe go to a thrift store and see if I can find some tweed. I think tweed would be nice because it kind of hints for the English gardener. He's going to be a gardener. He's going to be a gardener. Pierre. So, thank you, Mark, for that suggestion of the styrofoam ball to place that in, because I think that's going to work really nice. So, we did the glue booking tonight. So, yeah. And I thought I was going to cut it short. I've been going 2 hours and almost 45 minutes. 2 hours and 43 minutes and 30 seconds. 31 seconds, 32 seconds. So, I think I'm about ready to call it a night. So I really want to wish everybody, do you have burlap? I do have burlap. I do have burlap, Janet. That's a good idea. But I'd like to get my hands on some tweed. I think I'm going to go raid the men's department of a thrift store and see if I can find an old tweed coat or something. Isn't that owl cute? Isn't he just sweet? I just love him. And I love that his wings open up. I just love that. Awesome. Just awesome. So yeah, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Everybody have a really good weekend. Do some art. Take care of yourselves. Of your family. Have a great weekend. And Aunt Beck, thank you for the hats, if you're still here. I hope to get this project off my desk so that I can do some other things. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Night, Patricia. Allie Kay, my Wisconsin friend. Vicki? Oh, Vicki. Hi, Vicki. Welcome, Vicki. Good night. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Janet, and thank you for all your help. I like to say hello to everybody, and I like to say good night to everybody. Sharon, good night. All right, I'm going to close it out.